Welcome to China. Welcome to the colorful city Shanghai. We're standing here at the financial district of Shanghai, which is called Pudong, to be precise, in front of the shipyard 1862, because we're having the world premiere of the new Panamera. My name is Amelie.
Hello everyone. Hello from Shanghai. 这里是上海，这里是全新保时捷帕拉梅拉全球首秀的现场。I'm Jason. Welcome to my city, Emily.
Thank you, Jason, for having us. What makes Shanghai so special?
You know, Shanghai is the biggest city here in China. It's a real metropolis. That's what we call the Oriental Pearl. Excitement goes on in the city on a daily basis. But of course, tonight, the excitement belongs to Porsche, belongs to Panamera.
Give us a quick overview. What to expect within the next 60 minutes?
Of course, the most important part of the day is the world premiere of the new Porsche Panamera. But before that, we will talk to one top executive from Porsche, and special guests attending the event will be interviewed. And also, we will share some stunning and fascinating stories of Porsche. And most important of all, everybody will get a surprise.
Well, before that, we want to take you around Shanghai. Welcome to Shanghai, China's largest city and the third largest city in the world. More than 24 million people live here.
It's cosmopolitan, traditional, new age, and much more. From the modern high-rises next to a decades-old temple. Originally a fishing village and market town, Shanghai grew in importance in the 19th century due to domestic and foreign trade and its favorable port location.
The Chinese car market became the largest car market in 2009.
But that's not all. There are more than 40 universities in Shanghai. Some are world famous, such as Fudan University and Tongji University.
There's so much more to see and explore. The most famous shopping street, Nanjing Road, or Tizifang shopping district. With hit 632 meters, the Shanghai Tower is the tallest building in China.
But you can't go to China without exploring the traditional gardens. The Yu Garden is believed to have been built over 400 years ago during the Ming Dynasty.
Tonight, at this wonderful location, we will present to you the world premiere of the third generation of the Porsche Panamera. Thank you, Jason, for taking me around Shanghai.
It's my pleasure. Shanghai always welcome everybody from anywhere in the world. So Emily, I'm going to let you take over right here because one of the hosts of tonight, the president and CEO of Porsche China, is ready to talk to us. So I see you in a bit.
I'm very looking forward to your interview with Michael Kirsch. But before we hear that, I would like to take you back in time. 75 years ago, Ferdinand Porsche had a vision. He was looking for the perfect sports car, but couldn't find it, so he decided to build it on his own. And he did so. On the 8th of June, 1946, the real new #1 roadster, the 356, was born. 75 years ago, it was all happening. And now, this year, we were celebrating all over the world the 75 years of Porsche. And it started all here in China.
2023, fans, friends, and enthusiasts of the brand will experience impressive, thrilling, and emotional celebrations across the globe to mark the 75th anniversary of the Porsche sports cars worthy of this special anniversary.
We in China have the honor of being the first country worldwide to kick off the brand's global celebration.
75 years and never looked better.
Happy 75th anniversary.
Feliz cumpleaños, Porsche.
Festival of Dreams war ein Traum mit 80.000 Menschen. Seeing all the cars, it's awesome.
Emotionen pur.
Ich liebe diese Stimmung.
Das beste Porsche-Event ever.
Porsche geht ab.
Seit 75 Jahren sind wir driven by dreams. Das ist der Gedanke, der uns seit jeher antreibt.
You can hear the sound and it goes through your soul and it's just spectacular.
Very warm welcome directly here at the Heritage Truck. Our way to spread heritage out into the world.
It's cool.
Amazing.
Just finished the cake tapping, the ceremonious start to Rennsport Reunion 7. We've just launched new GT3R Rennsport. Rennsport just continues to get bigger and bigger here. Alles Gute zum 75. Porsche.
Tolles Jubiläum.
Together with our 750,000 Chinese customers, I would like to wish Porsche a very happy 75th birthday. Thank you very much. 谢谢你.
What an amazing journey of Porsche, 75 years of excellence and innovation. We are now joined by the host of tonight, the president and CEO of Porsche China, Mr. Michael Kirsch. Good to have you here with us, Mr. Kirsch.
Jason, thank you for coming.
What a night. Everybody's excited. I'm so excited about it. So tell us, you have a strong attachment to the city of Shanghai. You live here, work here for a few years, and you came back. So what's changed and what's not?
First of all, the excitement is on my side. The Panamera truly is a superstar tonight, and we hope everybody likes it like I like it. Shanghai is a city that's very vibrant. It's a city of controversies. You have the skyscrapers, but you have also the traditional buildings. You have this drivenness by the young people that want to strive, and actually that combines what also Porsche means. We are innovation driven by or based on tradition, and we are driven by Herzblut, by passion, and by the thing of going forward, especially, and the same like Shanghai is. It's a city that I can't explain in words. You need to come, and you need to come because it's easier now to travel to Shanghai, so please experience it, and then we can talk.
You just mentioned Shanghai is a vibrant city. We know one of the most distinctive and defining features of the city is the fast pace of development. Talking about development, we know there's change. So what have you witnessed? What changes have you witnessed in terms of the ways that your customers approach luxury products?
This city is changing every day, and it continues to change in a speed that it's very hard to comprehend. Also, our customers here in China are very different to the ones we know in Europe. They're young, 37 years, which is almost 20 years younger than we know it from Europe. They are female, half of our customers are female, and also 17% of our customers are already Generation Z. So their needs for individualism, their need for self-expression is very high, and Porsche caters very well because with our program of individualizing a car, I guess we are benchmark. And so I think Porsche represents what Shanghai needs, what China needs. We are definitely on a playground together to fulfill the needs of our customers and the wishes of our customers. It's really, truly exciting to be here, and as Porsche especially.
Absolutely. Porsche does have a lot of fans here in China, especially in the city of Shanghai. As lifestyles evolve, there will be impact on how people connect to their cars. We all know Shanghai is a metropolis, a home to 24 million people. So how does Porsche appeal to such diverse lifestyles?
You're absolutely right. I think Porsche is a brand that you don't buy, you buy into. So luxury for us is the product itself, yes, but it's everything around. I mean, the urge for being in a community, the things we do around the car is very much important to feel luxury. And I think Porsche does this in a way that caters to Chinese customers in terms of our service, in terms of our product, but also in terms of community. Porsche gives a space of belonging, and we try very, very hard to do this very specific and very individual for each and every customers. So we're very happy in China, and we're very happy in Shanghai, and very happy that the Panamera can be here in its almost birthplace, because the Panamera in China is a car that is very, very successful.
Thank you, Mr. Kirsch, for your time, and thank you for making all this happen here in Shanghai. We see you in a bit.
It's a true pleasure. Come to visit Shanghai, come to drive Porsche, and I hope that you're very satisfied. See you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Kirsch. Thank you. All right, Emily, we've been talking to the president and CEO of Porsche China, Mr. Michael Kirsch. So what do you have for us now?
We're getting closer to the highlight of the evening. Only a few minutes left till we get to see the brand new Panamera. But before, let's have a look back at 14 years of Panamera. And guess what? It all started right here in Shanghai.
Ist das überhaupt noch ein Porsche?
In the pursuit of perfection. The new Panamera.
Early on, we at Porsche had a vision of a real sports car feeling for 4 people. The studies were promising, but never made it into series production. However, the story of a 4-door Gran Turismo from Porsche was never finished.
Das, was wir Ihnen heute präsentieren, übertrifft alles bisher Dagewesene.
The history of the Porsche Panamera begins here in Shanghai at the world premiere in 2009.
Die erste wirklich spannende Diskussion war damals, dass man gesagt hat, die Welt braucht jetzt nicht noch irgendeine konventionelle Limousine. Auf der Basis ist dann dieses Konzept entstanden, dass wir gesagt haben, es ist ein Sportwagen, es hat eine Coupé-artige Anmutung, es hat die Alltagstauglichkeit, wofür Porsche eben auch steht.
The priorities in chassis development are a maximum spread between sports car and comfort. A technical world first is the combination of a dual-clutch transmission with the start-stop system. Since 2011, we systematically pursued the performance-oriented hybridization of the model series.
Wenn man als Marke sich dafür entscheidet, zu wachsen, dann muss man in andere Segmente gehen. Das wichtigste Kriterium ist eben, dass jedes Produkt das sportlichste Angebot ist.
After 7 years of production, the completely new generation of the Panamera celebrated its premiere in 2016.
Die Idee, einen Reisewagen zu haben, mit dem man fahren kann, wenn man will, wie mit einem wirklichen Sportwagen, die hat uns immer wieder begeistert und berauscht. Und genau das kann der neue noch besser.
Als wir uns in der sehr frühen Phase des Panamera-Nachfolgers befanden, war parallel ein für Porsche richtungsweisendes Projekt in der Entwicklung. Das war der Porsche 918 Spyder. Mit dem 918 Spyder haben wir für uns entdeckt, dass der Hybrid der Performance-Kit der Zukunft ist. Und so haben wir eigentlich den neuen Panamera rund diesen Hybridgedanken herum entwickelt.
Electrification requires a completely new vehicle architecture. Initially 2 and later 3 plug-in drives will be available. The top model is the Panamera Turbo S e-Hybrid with 700 horsepower.
Mit dem Fahrzeug und seinen attraktiven Derivaten werden wir in Europa, in Asien und anderen Teilen der Welt weiter begeistern.
Porsche is happy to be back in Shanghai for the world premiere of the 3rd generation Panamera.
Wir haben zwar die Sportlimousine nicht erfunden, aber wir haben einen Porsche daraus gemacht.
And Jason made his way back outside the shipyard 1862. How was the atmosphere inside?
It was great. You know, this venue is filled with Porsche fans, Panamera fans, and also they've been anticipating for this moment for so long. You could really feel the passion. You have found it for yourself. Even long before the start of the event, they were excited.
Did you know that the first generation of the Panamera came up in an elevator?
I'm fully and well aware of that. That was 14 years ago, back in 2009. The very first model of Panamera had its world premiere here in Shanghai. Actually, it was not really far from where we are standing right now, on the 94th floor of the Shanghai World Financial Center. It took 60 employees to maneuver it into an elevator that took less than 1 minute to lift it to the 94th floor, which is 420 meters above sea level. That was impressive.
Let's see what is happening tonight. It's time to go inside to see the world premiere of the new Panamera.
Follow us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of the executive board of Porsche AG, Oliver Blume.
女士们、先生们，欢迎保时捷全球执行董事会主席奥伯穆先生。
Good evening and a warm welcome to all of you. It's great to be back here in Shanghai. It's been a good 14 years and it was right next door to where we are tonight. Back then, a whole new chapter of the Porsche story began when we welcomed a new member to the Porsche family, when we first presented our luxury and comfort flagship, the Panamera. As always, we are aiming high. Some of you may remember it involved a pretty hair-raising elevator ride, but you've got to admit it was spectacular. From the moment it reached the top of the World Financial Center, the Panamera started to excite Porsche customers around the globe. Today, here, we are a little more grounded in a place with a fascinating history, while also being very modern, where tradition and innovation blend into something special, just like at Porsche. What we have always had in mind with the Panamera is a perfect interaction of iconic Porsche design, a dominant appearance, exceptional driving dynamics, the ultimate long-distance comfort, and generous space for 4 adults and their luggage, all together in a 4-door sports car. When we launched it back in 2009, we were venturing into a new segment. We had done it before when we introduced the Cayenne. Once again, it would go on to be a great success. More than 375,000 examples of the Panamera have so been far delivered to our customers all over the world. Especially here in China, the Panamera has always been very popular. Since 2011, China has been the largest market for the Panamera almost every year. Coming from a high level with the first generation, the second level already thrilled more than twice than many customers. And the success story continues. With a market share of nearly a third in China, the Panamera is outpacing the growth of its segment. What has always set Porsche apart is that we listened very carefully to our customers' wishes. And a product like the Panamera reflects these wishes down to the smallest details, with numerous options for individualization, for example, reflecting the evolving notation of luxury. The Panamera offers both a fascinating experience of driving a dynamic sports car and a strong, unique presence in the world of business. That is what our Chinese customers in particular appreciate. This has led to an increasing demand for our long wheelbase Panamera in the Chinese market. From the very beginning, the Panamera has set the standards in its class. It has paved the way for technological innovations. The air suspension with switchable additional volume, for example, or the dual clutch transmission, a first in the luxury class. Already in 2011, 2 years after the start, we offered the first generation of the Panamera as a hybrid vehicle. Absolutely new territory in the luxury class and already showing the potential. And we are building on that with a new Panamera. Engineered in Weissach, our research and development center, this model stands for sophisticated technology with a focus on comfort, quality, individualization and performance. Third generation is even more advanced with a completely upgraded engine range, state-of-the-art, more sustainable and more efficient. For the first time, it has an innovative chassis with adaptive damper control as an option for all hybrid models. We call it Porsche Active Ride. It enables a whole new range between performance and comfort. Dynamic and nimble on winding country roads, while practically floating over copped city streets. Its dynamic spectrum is simply enormous. With its new design, it looks even more dominant. We have given both its exterior and interior a completely new design. We have also developed a number of features that are exclusive to the turbo models. We call this the turbo differentiation. Our director, exterior design, Peter Wager, will explain this to you in more detail a bit later. We also want the new Panamera to show our commitment to hybrids. We offered 3 hybrids for the second generation car. Now we are adding a forced plug-in model, the new Turbo e-hybrid. Its new V8 engine and the new 140 kilowatt electric motor provide a total system output of 680 PS or 500 kilowatts with 930 Newton meters of torque. This new high-performance edition fits perfectly into our lineup. All the new Panamera hybrid models offer improved e-performance in terms of driving dynamics, charging speed and electric-only range. This range is now up to 903 kilometers, an increase of 75% compared to before. It's our response to strong customer demand. In some countries, the Panamera hybrid share is almost 100%. And we are once again underlining our powertrain strategy consisting of internal combustion engines, hybrids and pure electric systems. No question about it, electromobility is our top priority. But the ramp-up is not happening at the same speed in every part of the world. We are very well positioned for this, and the new Panamera really shows that what a hybrid drive is now capable of. As you may all know, we are celebrating 75 years of Porsche sports cars this year. For 75 years, Porsche has been all about dreams and about making them come true. In our view, nothing is as individual as a dream. And we believe that the same applies to a dream car. We will show you later how we make this happen at Porsche with the second highlight of today's show. But one thing at a time. Let's get ready for a truly golden moment. A Madeira golden moment, to be precise. Let's leave the stage now to our new luxury and comfort flagship. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the new Porsche Panamera. –
1
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Porsche Panamera.
女士们、先生们，全新保时捷 Panamera。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the director, exterior design style Porsche, Peter Vaga.
女士们、先生们，欢迎保时捷全球外观设计总监毕加格先生。
Hello and good evening. A truly golden moment. I don't think Oliver Blumer promised too much. Since its introduction in 2009, the Panamera has been a huge success. Like no other car, the Panamera combines different characters. The formal appearance of a sporty coupe, the luxurious character of a saloon, and the functionality that is untypical for a true sports car. The Panamera continues to be the sports car in its segment. In the most typical way, we have continued to refine the car over the last 40 years. As a result, the new Panamera is not a revolution, but a sophisticated evolution. When we look at it, we see the consistent development of our brand and product identity, the unique Panamera identity. The new design is stronger than even before, focused on intelligent combination of modern luxury and uncompromising sportiness. At first sight, the new Panamera is recognized as a true member of the Porsche product family. We kept the brand's iconic identity. The attractive width-to-height ratio characterizes the overall sporting appearance. The design is defined, refined, and beautifully modernized in its appearance. The new front stands strong and proud, supported by pronounced fenders and more upright headlights design. This, combined with a focused, unique 4-point signature light graphic, is both attractive and highly technical in its execution. The new Panamera ensures a strong visual presence. In the side view, the new side window graphic is one of our most important design elements. The new shape, the rear reinforce the saloon character in its flanks, whilst keeping it typically Porsche. At the rear, we further developed the continuous light bow, which is an elemental part of the Porsche design language. Adding to the overall width of the car, the rear is just clean, reduced, and precise in its detail. We have further focused the interior of the new Panamera towards to the driver. A clear design combined with luxurious materials creates a high-quality sporting ambience. The innovative decor concept extends from the center console to the dashboard and seamlessly into the doors. Combined with a steeply rising center console, it is one of the most present features of the new Panamera cockpit. For the first time, we have implemented continuous ambient lighting along the entire front section, emphasizing space. More than ever, the focus is on the driver axis. The principles of the Porsche driving experience are the basis for its new design, consistently geared to the needs of a sports car driver. All controls relevant to the driver are located close to the steering wheel. This allows the driver to quickly and intuitively access all elementary functions. As a result, handling the new Panamera is even easier and more comfortable in all driving situations, but especially when driving dynamically. Another highlight is the freestanding instrument cluster. For the first time, it is designed in a display in a curved optic that offers 7 different views to choose from. As a result, and typical Porsche, we have a perfect balance between analog and digital controls. Also brand new, at Porsche and now available for the first time on the Panamera is the new turbo differentiation. For almost 50 years, the turbo models have enjoyed an exceptional position. To emphasize their uniqueness, we have now refined the look even further. All turbo models will now come with an exclusive version of the modernized Porsche Crest. Turbo Night, a new color from Porsche, will be used on selected areas of the interior and the exterior of our new Panamera, reinforcing the model identity of a turbo. The new turbo differentiation makes the look of the turbo models even more distinctive. I kindly invite you to discover the unique details together with us later. Now I would like to hand over to Detlef. He will present our second highlight of the evening. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome member of the Executive Board Sales and Marketing, Detlef von Platen.
女士们、先生们，欢迎保时捷全球执行董事会成员、销售与市场负责人冯佩德先生。
Good evening, everyone. Great to see you all here. As Oliver Blume promised, we have another highlight to share with you. 75 years of Porsche sports cars. That's 75 years of making dreams come true. Starting with the first ever Porsche back in 1948, the 356 #1 was exactly as Ferry Porsche had imagined his dream car. Today, more and more of our customers dream of their very own car. And with help, they make it reality. Taking personalization to new dimensions is an integral part of our brand. And even more, it's part of our original mission. Even in the days of the 356, customers were able to influence the way their cars were built and have details designed to meet their special requests. Nowadays, the demand for personalization is greater than ever, and we are constantly expanding our offering, not only for new cars, but also for those who have been on the road for some time. And we offer a huge range of options for classic cars too, from spare parts up to complete factory restorations and modifications. Thanks to our Porsche exclusive manufacture, a combination of craftsmanship, attention to detail and decades of experience has resulted in some very individual customer cars. Sports cars as unique as one own's fingerprint, as tailored to one's own lifestyle. Today, across all model series, customers can choose from more than 1,000 exclusive manufacturer options. More than 80% of our Panamera buyers opt for at least one of them. The Porsche Crest embossed in the headrest, for example, or is one of the most popular. And 10% of all Panamera are extensively refined. They come to our exclusive manufacturer workshops in Leipzig for exclusive modifications. Well, you might know our Porsche car configurator. I can imagine you do. So you probably recognized that's about much more than simply selecting options. You can be your own designer according to your own personal taste. Take this, your key. How do you like your key? The sides painted in body color or colored and covered in leather to match your own car interior? And what about the seams on the case? Well, it's up to you. There are more than 200,000 possible combinations just for your car key alone. Or if you still like it even more personal, what about adding individually designed logos, letterings, or text? Of course, color plays an important role in any dream car. Porsche has always had a very wide palette on offer, and we are continuously expanding it. Currently, across all model lines, there are more than 170 paint colors to choose from. Iconic Porsche colors, each with their very own story, like Ruby Star or Irish Green. And of course, our customers can also create their very individual shades and give them even their own name. At Porsche, the possibilities to make your most personal sports car dream come true are almost endless. And now, let's go one step further and get rid of the almost. Well, 3 years ago, we revived our legendary Porsche Sonderwunsch program. Originally from the late 70s, we have made it even broader in scope, made the whole process even more emotive. Today, we enable our customers to create their very own bespoke factory recommissioning or factory one-off sports car. And in doing so, they become the project manager of their own dreams. Starting with a very blank sheet of paper, they can be there in person when their idea becomes a real car. From the very first design sketch, through testing the technical feasibility, to the highly individual sports car itself. Always in very close cooperation with our team of experts, designers, engineers, coach builders, painters, trimmers, and many more. And every factory one-off customer gets an original Porsche employee ID card. On top of that, becomes a Porsche family member. So for Porsche customers, this is the highest level of exclusivity. It makes their car a real masterpiece, unique and incomparable. Now, at the beginning, I promised you another highlight, and now I'd like to show it to you. Imagine a customer coming to us with a vision, desire to make a long-held dream come true. Incredibly emotive and very individual. Designed and developed together with our team. Manufactured in Zuffenhausen. And again, absolutely unique. So, what would such a car look like? Well, see yourself. I brought one with me. The stage is set. Here it is, the new Panamera Turbo Sonderwunsch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Porsche Panamera Turbo Sonderwunsch.
女士们、先生们，保时捷 Panamera Turbo Sonderwunsch。
The Panamera Turbo Sonderwunsch, an absolute one-off. You won't find another one like this here. And it shows how detailed and comprehensive the Porsche exclusive manufacturer is implementing the Sonderwunsch program. Take a look at the paintwork, for example. Le Blanc Violet Metallic, a chestnut color with a violet note fading to black. And completely covered real gold flakes, creating an impression of depth. We dream it and we build it. This is how it could look like. For now, only from the outside. The interior is not yet something we can share for good reason, because this is a co-creation project that we are just starting here today. Some selected Porsche enthusiasts will have the unique opportunity to create the matching interior together with our designers. Now, I'd like to invite you to discover this one of a kind of masterpiece, and let's ask ourselves the question, how would we finish off this dream? Thank you for being our guest tonight, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Porsche executives are now available for photo opportunities on stage.
女士们、先生们，欢迎保时捷全球执行董事会成员上台合影。
Wow, what a golden moment. That was it, the presentation of the brand new Panamera. I'm more of a comfortable driver, so I really love the new cockpit, the place, have everything together at your steering wheels. And what about the Sonderwunsch? Making your dreams come true. Isn't that amazing? I'm looking down there because Jason is standing somewhere. What was your personal highlight, Jason, of this evening?
Thank you, Emily. I have to say I was dazzled to see the whole process of our world premiere of the brand new Porsche Panamera. And I was dazzled to see the appearance, especially the Sonderwunsch. And I believe everybody shares the same idea with me. At the first sight, at a quick glimpse, you didn't find too much difference from the previous and the current model, but you look closely at a very close distance, you will find some new and distinctive features. For example, the newly designed head and tail wings and muscular fenders, as well as the side panels. I couldn't wait to be one of the few people here in China to get a test drive of this car to really feel the excellent performance and handling. Back to you, Emily.
The third generation of the new Panamera is more luxurious, it's more efficient, it's more digital. And there's one technical highlight, which is called the active ride. And what it's all about, the active ride, we will find out now.
Sportiness and driving comfort. Two opposites that Porsche combines perfectly in the new Panamera with Porsche Active Ride. The active chassis enables smooth rolling, good isolation, and a quiet body, and, at the same time, a precise driving experience and complete leveling with optimum wheel load distribution. The feeling of comfort is particularly noticeable on bumps, which are optimally filtered by isolation and body control. An evolutionary step forward in terms of stability and driving performance. A significant difference to the already very good predecessor model. By combining a single-chamber air spring with a dual-valve damper, including a motor pump unit, any force can be applied to each damper individually and independently of the direction of movement. The data measured by sensors on vertical acceleration, suspension travel, longitudinal and lateral accelerations, and turning rates form the foundation of the Porsche Active Ride control system. Whether during braking, acceleration, or in launch control start, Porsche Active Ride compensates for movements in milliseconds. Virtually no pitching or rolling movements are noticeable. Even beyond the limits, the dynamic wheel load distribution ensures the desired driving behavior, adapted to the respective driving mode. An optimum interplay of stability and agility thanks to permanently adapted grip of the wheels. The Sport Plus mode is given the dynamic ground clearance function. The vehicle level is dynamically adjusted, and the vehicle's center of gravity is lowered. The result? Less wheel load fluctuation, more camber on the wheels, and consequently more grip. The motor pump unit draws its energy from a 400-volt battery, which is available in the hybrid vehicles. This ensures that there is always enough power available for the chassis. Beyond the functions included in the Porsche Active Ride by default, further Porsche ride functions can be activated. For example, active pitch control, which counteracts the forces on passengers. Pitching against the direction of motion is initiated during acceleration and braking. Another function is active tilt control, which causes the vehicle to lean towards the center of the bend, thus reducing lateral forces on passengers. The result? Optimum handling in every situation.
The world premiere of the brand new Porsche Panamera here in Shanghai is filled with fans of Porsche and also friends of Porsche. Speaking of fans, we have a special guest here who actually was at the world premiere of the first edition of Panamera back in Shanghai in 2009. 让我们欢迎保时捷的好朋友，2009年也是在上海见证了第一代保时捷帕拉梅拉全球发表的我们的好朋友徐老师 Sven。Good to see you here， 徐老师你好。
你好，你好。
我们刚才跟观众说，其实2009年，也就是14年前，当第一代保时捷帕拉梅拉在上海做全球首发的时候，您也在场。
离这儿不远。
对，离这儿不远，就在 SWFC 的94楼。已经14年过去了，在这个过程当中，您对保时捷帕拉梅拉的爱有没有改变过呢？
其实这个车，其实不光是对我，而对保时捷来说，对保时捷中国市场来说，都是一款非常非常特别的车。那这款车它其实在刚刚上市的第一代，它开创了保时捷一个全新的一个，对吧？大型的4座轿车的这么一个先河，然后也是在中国首发。 能看出来，在中国市场很重视这个市场。同时呢，第二代呢，我也是提前在发布之前见到了这个车，在法兰克福。第二代车型它可能更主打一个多元化，因为它有了这个行政版的加长版，让这个车呢在实用的基础上更加的适合一些更多的用户。但是我觉得今天发布的这个第3代的 Panamera， 它可能更突出一个在以前的这个定位和技术的这个整个的基础上，又多了一个个性化。 我觉得这对一个豪华的4门大型房车来说，其实是非常重要的一个领域。我认为这个进化是很到位的。
We could really tell how important the Chinese market is for Porsche and for Panamera. The first edition was launched in Shanghai. Now the third one. Sven has been witnessing the growth of Panamera and its successful stories here in the country. 那我们特别看到今天这个 Sonderwunsch， 它是一个全新的概念。 我看到我们现场所有的来宾，在我们拉开这个车衣的那一瞬间，大家都沸腾了。您对 Sonderwunsch 有一些什么样的看法？
媒体人以及一个多年的保时捷的粉丝，这个车确实它给了我非常特别的感觉，因为 Sonderwunsch 是德语，就是特别的需求，这么一个意思。所以呢，这个是应该是保时捷的它一个定制化的服务的这么一个现在这么一个我觉得很酷的一个新的概念。 关于这款双色车身，确实在保时捷的这个整个的车型历史上，在这种车型的概念还确实不多，给我们这种眼前一亮的感觉。但是你如果考虑到 Panamera， 它是一个跟保时捷的其他的车型完全不一样的一个有更多元化的一个实用性，以及它的这个大型车的这个定位呢，其实双色车身也是豪华的大型的，特别是很多的德系的房车，它应该有的这么一个配置。 所以呢，今天呢，保时捷除了推出了这个特殊需求这么一个定制化之外呢，也终于在它的 Panamera 上也用上了双色车身，这确实让我们对这个车型系列也有很多的遐想啊。
Indeed, the two-tone paint of the Sonderwunsch Porsche Panamera really impressed a lot of people here. Thank you, Sven. Thank you for sharing. 感谢徐老师 Thank you. So Emily, that's all I have here. Back to you.
Not only inside are people impressed by the new Panamera, outside there were a lot of people taking pictures with that Porsche Panamera. It could be a Sonderwunsch of myself because I'm wearing a suit which actually is the same color, so it could be my Sonderwunsch. Yeah, we're slowly coming to an end. What a great evening. The Porsche myth lives on. If you want more information about the new Panamera, just go to newstv.porsche.com. You'll find everything you need.